Now, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. I'm gonna put up the slide in a second.
Okay. You know what I was thinking, Brian? Open. So on that YouTube video, click full screen and just have it waiting and ready. You know what I mean?
I can't have it full screen because I had Zoom open full screen.
Oh, okay.
So it will be a little.
A transition. Good morning.
Everybody.
Hey, look at her. Everyone's filling up.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, Miss Nickel.
Oh, she has her mute on.
She has her mute on.
Yeah. There's Rhonda. She's connected to audio.
Okay.
Good morning.
Now say something. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. You got it hooked up. Good for you.
Yes, my daughter brought her laptop and I'm on it.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank
She
you,
can
daughter.
connect, so I'm very happy.
That is fantastic. Well, good morning, Sharonda.
Hers is still connecting, I
Good
think.
morning. Officer Maddox.
Good morning.
Want more sound? Good morning, Miss Williams.
Oh, that's nice.
Can you see it, Tanya?
Yes.
Cool.
Can you hear me okay, Tanya?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good.
I had 2 kids on
Hear me okay.
dog barking in the dining room, so this will be fun.
This will be fun.
Try to go here, maybe.
There he is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're a little tall.
Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Lorraine.
Tanya?
Yes.
Hi, it's Roberta Muster, but I'm only included via voice.
Okay. Good morning, Roberta.
Good morning.
Well, that's my laptop. So.
hey, Tony.
Good morning, Tony. Masked up. Good morning. Good morning, Peyton.
Tanya,
Yes.
this is Rosemarie. My daughter's name is on my picture. because it's her laptop. So don't mistake me. I didn't change.
Vivica, is that her name?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't throw me off,
I won't.
Vivica.
I promise.
I had to check my name to make sure my children's name wasn't on, because when they get on Zoom for school, I have to put their name in so that the teachers know that they're present. So I had to just check and make sure my name was right.
Oh, you've got it right.
Thank you.
How are the kids doing?
They're doing well. They're happy this morning. They have a break from 10 to 11 so that I'm not interrupted.
I see. It's their break.
Yes. They're doing well. We're going to get outside and
Today's
enjoy
the
the
only
sunshine
day, I'm
today.
afraid.
So, yes, and that's why we're going outside.
Are you near a park?
No, we have a lot of land, but we're not near a park. We can't really go to parks anyway, unless we were to ride. So we ride around our neighborhood. We live near Hagley, so we ride down to Hagley.
Okay.
Ride as far and as long as we can.
I hear the dog too. He's looking forward to going outside.
Hi, Trina.
Hi, Trina.
This is so weird.
Tony. There she goes.
Hello.
Hi, Sharonda.
Hey, Tony.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
Is that Trina
morning.
May?
Hi, Sharonda.
Is that Trina L. May?
Hi,
Oh,
everyone.
God.
Hey, Brian.
What's up? Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, look.
Fun to see so many people joining.
Hey, Tom, y'all made it again.
I told you I would get you one.
Sharonda, stop moving. I'm getting dizzy.
But I'm so who's moving? I'm trying to figure out where to put this phone so I can keep. No, I'm so used to having a password. That's why I was like, I don't have a passcode to put in.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
I
they made it
figured,
real easy.
yeah, that was.
Goal was for it to be easy, so everyone, as many people that can join, will join with that
Hey, that works.
area.
Can you make all Zoom calls this easy? Can you teach people?
Right.
I'm learning. It's a learning process. To get better.
Morning. Phone. Let's sit up there. All right.
Morning, Liz. Morning, President.
Tony, what are you laughing at?
All I see, this is what I see in your video.
Mhm.
Because I'm trying to stand my phone up so I can keep working. Let me
Find
see.
me, y'all.
Take your lunch break,
All right, there we go.
Sharonda,
There you
and
go.
fix your phone.
All right, I'm good now.
Mhm.
Who said take a lunch break? Trina?
Yes.
Wait till I see you. Oh, God.
So I see that people are still joining us. So we're going to give a few minutes to allow our members to join on the call.
Jeff Miller. He don't have his microphone.
Good morning, Chief Austin. Good morning, Chief Miller, Chief Logelman, Ms. Jackie Snow, Candy. We have some people joining us by phone. This is great.
Give me a piece of pizza.
Don't make me stop my video. You know what? Look at this. Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Tony, don't be selfish. Stingy.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone figured out how to play soft elevator music while we're waiting during the Zoom meetings?
Oh no.
No? Yeah.
No.
I could
I'm
turn
heavy,
some
I'm
music
on
on.
Does anyone sing? No.
Trina, ain't you in the choir?
Be quiet,
Yes.
Sharonda.
Trina sings.
Sharonda, be quiet.
It just hit me.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you when I see you.
Good morning, Sergeant Trudeau. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Logaman. Let's see. Morning.
Morning, man. This is Sergeant Selhorst with Community Services. I just joined in.
Good morning.
Hey, Eric.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello, Tony. Colonel Bob, how are you?
What's up, Chief?
How you doing?
What's up, Chief? You staying safe?
Yeah, I am, but I'm concerned about my safety now that I just saw somebody pop up on that screen.
What?
We let anybody in things. That's the problem.
Hey, Chief.
What's going on? How you guys doing?
Good.
Admiral from Public Works is on the line.
Good morning.
Good morning, Carrie Casson.
I need some coffee.
You need something.
A coffee.
Hey, Trudeau.
Need some bagel.
Good morning, County Executive.
Good morning,
Good
Helen.
morning.
Good, how are you?
Good.
All right, so it is 10:05. We'll go ahead and get started. I expect that we'll continue to have members join our Zoom call. So just a little background, we're going to mute all of our microphones except for the presenters.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Brian Cunningham. Hi, everybody. Congratulations
Good
to all
morning, Brian.
Good morning.
nominees. If we could take a minute and mute everyone's microphones so we can hear the speakers who are speaking clearly. And I'm muting mine so you can hear my dog barking in the background. So if you don't know how to do that, I can teach you, but it looks like everybody's doing it. So welcome to the first annual virtual Jefferson Awards ceremony. This is my first virtual award ceremony, so I'm sure it's everyone else's. I'm Brian Cunningham, the Director of Communications for Newcastle County, and good to see some friendly faces on here. And I'd like to go ahead and get started by turning it over to Miss Tanya Atkins, our Jefferson Award Administrator. Tanya, go ahead.
Good morning again. Thank you all for joining us here today. It's my first annual Jefferson Award ever ceremony, and it's the first time that I've been live on camera in my own home to present. So I'm really excited to be here with you. Thank you all for joining us this morning. I know you probably could have picked any Zoom call to join, so we appreciate you being here with us. I would like to just start by thanking our first responders, our community members who are keeping us safe during the pandemic, whether it's at our grocery stores, on the streets, in the hospitals, everywhere. I just really want to thank you all for working together and keeping our community safe. It really speaks to what we do as people and as Newcastle County residents and Newcastle County employees to continue to multiply good, even when we're up against some really tough challenges. So thank you. With that being said, I'd like to turn it over to our County Executive, Matt Meyer, to give our opening remarks.
Good morning, everyone. I said, good morning, everyone. It's okay. I know you're saying it. I just can't hear it. It's great to be here with the council president, with the chief of police, with, I think I saw Chief Miller here. It's hard to see everybody who's here, but I really appreciate there being so many people from all across county government here with us today. We're also joined by Michelle Fidance of Multiplying Good and the Jefferson Awards. Multiplying Good, for those that don't know, it's based in Delaware, and it's really a leading national organization recognizing service, national and local service, and in fact, some international service around the world. In 50 years, it was started by Sam Beard, who's a Delawarean, over 50 years ago, and over 50 years, there have been over 63,000 Jefferson awardees, 63,000. If it wasn't for me, there would be 62,999 because I, 17 years ago, when I was a young lawyer, won a Jefferson Award. And it really was one of having an opportunity to go to Washington and speak at the Kennedy Center in Washington was really one of the shining moments of my career. We're honored to actually be in the entire country. We are first, not only the first to do an award ceremony by Zoom in the whole Multiplying Good network, but we're actually, for the second year, the only government that does this in the country, I believe, right, Michelle? Yeah, the only government in the country. So a lot of private companies do this, a lot of large and small private companies do this, but we're happy to particularly recognize the county employees for your tremendous work. You know, county employees, as we all know, are doing extraordinary things every day at work. They're also doing extraordinary things out of work. The Jefferson Awards focuses on important community service categories like hunger, poverty, and homelessness, health and wellness, community and civil engagement, veterans and military, bullying and inclusion, and more. So many community needs that we have every day. And we know that just in my short time in county government, we can all think of individuals we work with who are having an impact on our community in all of those ways. Of course, about 6 weeks ago, our lives, I think all of our lives, changed pretty dramatically, and the nature of the service we provide changed pretty dramatically. And outside of the Jefferson Awards and Multiplying Good, I first just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I am hearing so much positive, I'm getting so much positive feedback from residents across the county who know and recognize that on a dime, we changed the nature of our service. For many of you, we went from in-person services to totally virtual services for police and 911, paramedic and fire. The nature of the service we provide obviously has changed, and changed in a way that's hopefully keeping you and all your people safe. But that is recognized by residents of the county, and it's certainly recognized by me. I also recognize that the nature of the good that we do is changing, that when we're looking suddenly, practically overnight, at a community that's looking at 20%, 30% unemployment, people who suddenly are struggling with food insecurity, shelter insecurity, people who, I have friends, I'm sure you have them too, 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, had thriving small businesses, and now they think and they may have just about nothing. We all need to step up, and we're lucky to have, you know, government jobs that are much more stable. The paycheck is not something that depends on customers showing up or not. So I appreciate that so many of you, some of whom we're going to recognize today, but we know a lot of our colleagues as well who we don't know about are stepping up, particularly in this time of need. So I want you to know that today, us being the first to do a Zoom call for Multiplying Good in the country is really an honor. And I hope you recognize that it's a moment for us all to pause and realize the tremendous good that's being done across our county by county employees, and the tremendous feeling of hope that it gives people who, in this really challenging time, don't have much hope. So I'm excited to get the program underway to learn which dedicated Newcastle County employees will be recognized as Jefferson Award champions. We're happy, of course, to have Nicole Waters on board, who's our reigning champion. She's got to hand over the trophy and maybe the parking spot today. Let me send it back to you, Tanya.
Thank you. Thank you for that great opening for us. So I'm going to start by talking about our committee members. So the selection committee, of course, we can't do it alone. So I was able to put together a committee of 7 members, including myself. So just a very quick, brief introduction of those. We have Miss Nicole Waters with us today.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
She was a member of our selection committee. As Matt stated, she was the 2019 Jefferson Award winner, which is great. And so I was glad that she agreed to join us this year. For those of you who don't know, many of you do, because I've continued to mention this, I'm new to the county. So putting together a committee was very important to me. I needed to make sure that those who were responsible for selecting our nominees and our winners, that they had knowledge of the members of our workforce. So Nicole was one of the first people that I reached. In 2015, Nicole created Blessings in a Bag. And in just a few months, she distributed over 2,000 blessing bags to our most vulnerable population, the homeless. So she was very helpful in putting together the other members and giving me some ideas on how we should go about creating our committee. We had the pleasure of having Miss Jackie Snow. She is a member of Newcastle County for over 55 years, so it was great to meet her and to engage her in this process. In 1965, she began working for Newcastle County as a part-time crossing guard. By 1969, she was actually hired full-time in the division, and that's where she still is employed to this day. Ms. Snow really added to our committee because she has been a member of Newcastle County for so long. She knows a lot of people. She knows what our people do, and she knows where to find the people. If we don't know where they are, or we don't know what they're doing, she knew who to connect to kind of give us some more information. So it was great to have her. We also had Lieutenant Gerald Tatum. So he served the community as a Newcastle County police officer since 2001. It was really great to meet him. He actually came out to one of our information sessions that we held at the Community Services Building. And I could tell just by his passion that he was an instant advocate for volunteerism and for the work that our employees do outside of their normal 9 to 5. So it was important, and I was really honored that he agreed to serve on the committee. We had Mr. Jorge Pizarro, a member of land use. Mr. Pizarro has been with Newcastle County since 2000. He was also a Jefferson Award recipient. Also, he served and went on the speaking tour with us, and he really talked to the members of our workforce about the importance of volunteerism and how that really inspires not only those who you serve, but those who are watching you, and it encourages people to get involved. Last but certainly not least, I had the honor and the pleasure to meet a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Nickel. They are near and dear to my heart. In December, we threw our holiday party, and they were there. And Mr. Nickel actually retired from Newcastle County in 1972. He was one of the first members of the Public Works Department. And he was, like, I would say, a founding member of just that whole division. And so it was great to connect with him. Ms. Nickel is a volunteer in the community. She volunteers for Hagley. I believe over 50 years she's been volunteering there. But she was able to add a perspective that is not necessarily directly connected to Newcastle County, but understands the importance of volunteerism. So it was really a pleasure just to get to know each and every one of you. And they did a really good job working with me and making sure I had everything covered and all my bases covered. So thank you. Nicole.
Thank you, Tanya. And of course, we couldn't have, it couldn't have been possible without you. So we want to thank you as well. And as Tanya mentioned, she reached out to me as last year's winner and asked me to help her form a committee. So together we identified some prospective committee members and reached out to them for interest. Once the committees were formed, we embarked on that famous speaking tour. We visited all the departments in the row offices and really expressed the importance of volunteerism, the honor being nominated for a Jefferson Award brings, and the increased awareness and participation sharing your good deeds generates. We collected nominations from December through January. And then the committee met in January to discuss the selection process and the need for judges, because that was going to be very important. We brainstormed possible candidates to help us judge the applicants. We also felt it was very imperative to have a variety of employees representing the entire county. So we had various county employment judges, and our judges included myself, as Tanya mentioned, Officer Gerald Tatum from the police department, Jacqueline Snow from Public Works, Jorge Pizarro, George, from Land Use, a former Jefferson Award recipient, Mr. and Mrs. Nichols, retired of county government. And after the close of the nomination period, the judges reviewed and rated all the nominations. And that was really hard. We had some really great nominees. We met in person and over the phone to discuss the nominees and to ensure that we were all rating them and that it was equal. You know, there was equity in the rating system. In the end, we rated all the nominations using a rubric provided by Multiply Good. And finally, we narrowed the top 6 scores, which determined our 2019-2020 winners. So now I'm going to reveal the nominees, and I'm going to name them by name, department, and category. And please forgive me if I mispronounce any of your names, okay? So we have John Spence, plant operations, and his category was other. Sonia Trudeau, police, hunger, poverty, and homelessness. Beth Thomas, public works, peace and kindness. Ryan Snyder, sheriff's office, animal advocacy. Dan Moss, police, health and wellness, and homelessness. Latanya Friesen Jones, finance, community and civil engagement. Terry Casson, public works, service to youth. Cindy Williams, finance, other. Brian Shahan, police, veterans and military. Lori Grady, community services, homeless veterans. Lorraine Williams, paramedic, other. Sharonda Spencer, community services, hunger, poverty, and homelessness. Trina May, public safety, 911, service to youth. Paul Johnson, public works, community, and civil engagement. Senior roll call team, Tom Martin, Joe McKeon, John McCormick, and Roberta Musser, public safety, 911, senior citizens and elder care. Jeff Maddox, sheriff's office, bullying and inclusion. And Grace Steele, human resources, services to youth. So, Mr. Meyer, would you do the honor of announcing the 2019-2020 Jefferson Award winners? And could Tanya give us a drum roll or a drum roll, please, or something? Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm on mute. The first winner is Sharonda Spencer.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sharonda Spencer.
Thanks. Thank
The
you.
second
everyone.
winner is Lorraine Williams, my FTO instructor in the paramedics. Thank you, Lorraine.
Oh my, that's beautiful.
She does amazing work.
Woo.
Congratulations, Lori. Next is Joe McCown. Congratulations, Joe.
Congratulations.
Imagine raging applause, because that's what people are doing from the comfort of their homes.
Yeah.
Next is Terry Casson. Terry, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Does amazing work for the county. Thank you, Terry. Next up is Grace Steele. Congratulations, Grace. Your amazing work.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Tom Martin. Congratulations, Tom.
Congratulations. That's nice.
Very good. Trina May. Congratulations, Trina. John McCormick. Congratulations, John. Roberta Musser. Congratulations, Roberta. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Keep in mind, each of those names represent hours and hours and hours of service to our community. So make sure to congratulate your colleagues for their extraordinary work.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Congratulations to
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
round of applause.
Whoa.
Yay.
And our winners for this extraordinary award. Coming up next, it's not quite over, so don't leave us yet. Coming up next, we have a special presentation of something that we've put together out of a labor of love. Bear with us as we get started. I hope you'll enjoy it, and I'll be right back to you after one moment. Congratulations, Sharonda Spencer, on your nomination for this year's Jefferson Award. I'm proud to call you a colleague. I'm even more inspired by what you do on the job and off the job. You ensure that our community is sustained through the services that you provide with Belvedere Fire Hall, and then the acts during the holidays that you ensure children have everything they need. They not only mean a lot to those children, but they mean a lot to those of us who are watching you. So again, congratulations, continue to rock out, and good luck with everything.
When I thought about what multiplying good truly meant, I immediately thought of Trina May. Miss May retired from Newcastle County government after 30 years of dedicated service. Many of those years were spent working in the public safety department as a telecommunicator. Even while working in an extremely demanding and stressful position, she found the time to volunteer with her local police athletic league, coaching youth basketball, and she did this for over 20 years. Coach Trina, as the kids affectionately call her, not only gave her time, but also had her son and father by her side, coaching as a family. Many of the children she coached earned athletic scholarships, and now they also volunteer at the Pell Center. Her love, dedication, and support instilled the values of volunteerism and helping others. That is the true definition of multiplying good. I'm extremely proud to know extraordinary people like Trina May, and that is why I chose to nominate her for a Jefferson Award. Congratulations, Trina. Your kind acts make a difference. You are a champion of good. Thank you.
Hello, Grace. On behalf of Human Resources in Newcastle County, I would like to congratulate you on your nomination for this year's Jefferson Award. It is a great honor to be your colleague and friend. It's even greater to see you honored for your selfless acts of kindness and volunteerism. You may think your acts of kindness are small ones, but the impact that they have created are immeasurable. You're proof that good still exists in this world. Thank you for your selfless spirit and kindness you bring to our community and organization. Congratulations and keep up the good work.
Senior roll call from all of Newcastle County. Thank you
I love
for all that you do. You've been a blessing to so many people, and we just want to let you know how much you're appreciated. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening. This is Assistant Chief Mark Olson of the Newcastle County EMS Division Paramedics. And on behalf of Newcastle County government, we'd like to offer our sincere congratulations to Paramedic Senior Corporal Laurie Williams on your nomination for the Jefferson Award for Public Service. Your commitment to improving the lives of others around you make you a worthy nominee. And the citizens of Newcastle County are very fortunate to have you on our team. The Jefferson Award for Public Service looks for people like you, quiet heroes that make the world a better place. Also known as the Nobel Prize for Public Service, this award recognizes people like you, Laurie, who do extraordinary things for others and inspire them to do the same. Thank you again for your dedication. Again, I offer you our congratulations and good luck on your nomination for the 2020 Jefferson Award. Good evening.
Terry Casson, congratulations on your nomination for the Jefferson Award. Terry, I just want to tell you, I've watched you for 14 years now at Midway Girls Softball as a volunteer in the community. You've done everything there is to do, and then you leave the fields, come home, and spend about 2 hours on the phone talking with coaches and parents. Your daughter Julia aged out 3 years ago, but you continue to put the same amount of time and effort as you did in the past. So it makes me proud to call you my son.
Oh.
Also, congratulations to the rest of the nominees for the Jefferson Award.
Beautiful. Oh.
Congratulations again to this year's.
Beautiful. That was very nice.
We hope you enjoyed our presentation today. I want to give a very quick thank you to everyone who helped us with the Jefferson Awards this year. To the members of the executive office, thank you for entrusting the Office of Human Resources with this process. Thank you to all of those who agreed to partner with the Office of Human Resources. We couldn't have done it without you. To the Multiplying Good national and local members who work tirelessly to bring knowledge and recognition to thousands of ordinary people doing extraordinary acts, thank you. Thank you for keeping volunteerism at the forefront. and making people aware of the impact that it has all across the nation and in our communities and in the lives of us. Thank you for your continued support during the Jefferson Awards season. To our communications team, our technology team who helped us pull off to today's event and who helped us put together that video. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who just put a hand in making this season memorable. Thank you, Nicole, for being just awesome and helping me go through this process. It was new, it was challenging, and thank you to the volunteers who stepped up to the plate and helped us really highlight those in our workforce. In closing, I would like to say that due to this whole social distancing practices, our winners will receive a package in the mail in the next 3 to 5 days, and that's where you'll have your actual certificate, your medal. So we'd like you to, if you can, yay!
Get your medals. You're getting your medals.
Medals, they're coming.
Yes.
They are coming. So if you can, please take a picture with them, share it with us on Facebook, send it to the executive office, send it to the Office of Human Resources. We would like to see you displaying your medals, and we hope that in the near future, we'll be able to get together, of course, in safe proximity, but to celebrate all the nominees and to celebrate all of the winners for this year. I appreciate all of you joining us today. Thank you for your patience with our program. We certainly hope that you enjoyed it. We worked hard to make it happen. And we are just very grateful that we were able to honor our colleagues in Newcastle County. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. Great job.
Good job, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh.
Great job, Tanya. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
There's Marcus.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Great job, HR. Hey, Trina.
Hey, Chief.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.